SoMee is a decentralized social media platform. It allows users to monetize their content. So with me today, 3 actors who have done just that. So we have, first, let's introduce Nick Dong Zik, who is an actor. Hello, Nick. And we've got Bejo Doman, also an actor, and Peter Ivanov, actor as well. So great to have you guys. This is going to be a fun interview. I can just tell.
Thank you so much for having us.
So, yeah. So, Nick, I introduced you first. Let's just start with how you're using SoMee for your career and how you're using the platform.
I'm using the SoMee platform more for my personal stuff. I like to connect with people all around the world. I heard about SoMee from friends, so I joined. It's in the beginning. I think it's very interesting and has many options.
Bejo, what about you? How are you using SoMee?
It's kind of the same. First of all, I like that it's decentralized, so you are the owner of the copyright and everything, what makes it a little bit easier. Because you know that nobody could steal what you basically post. But that's why I easily combine private and public as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's why I like to use it. And I like to use it because it's just a completely new system, revolution, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And that's awesome to be part of from the very beginning.
But it's a good outlet for me to kind of apply any creative projects that I've done kind of on the side that aren't necessarily completely professional, but are just kind of these small projects that I've done on my own that I want to put out there. And at the same time, it's a global based platform. So I like to connect with people from all around the globe. So that SoMee gives me that option, which I like a lot.
And I'm always kind of amazed, here's social media and a way to make money off of your content, which if you look at Facebook or Twitter, they're basically making money off your content. So, I'm wondering, how does that work? Have you been able to monetize it yet, or are you just kind of in the early stages? Nick, you want to weigh in on that first?
Yeah, no, you can monetize at this time. It's possible. So I like the idea everybody can get rewarded. So you don't have to be a famous person or an influencer. You can be a teacher, student, or hairstylist. And if your content is good, the people vote you up and you get rewarded. And that's the system.
If you compare it, I use social media for many years now. I started back in the days, even when we had MySpace and that stuff, really back, way back. And what I always basically saw, if you compare to SoMee, is that the idea we have these days of social media is that only big influencers, celebrities, that they can make money. And it's not that the platforms themselves, like Instagram, Facebook, give them money. No, it's about sponsors and that stuff. Mm-hmm. And that creates this idea that people think only influencers, celebrities, people with a huge following can make money.
So there's every individual has what's called voting power based off of the SoMee coins that they have. And this voting power switches into a monetizable amount. So anytime you scroll through your feed or somebody posts something and you click that post now becomes monetized. Your voting power provides them a reward that they can then that loads into their wallet a week later.
Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. And that's good to know. That's kind of the practicality of it all. I want each of you to weigh in on COVID, quarantine. You're actors, and that whole industry's been shut down. It's just now starting to open back up again. Was a platform like SoMee able to save your sanity and financially?
Because I use it every day. And I use it, I used before Instagram a lot or Facebook. I still use it, but not every day, because those platforms became for me more okay, I only want to post something if I really acting wise have something. But like I said before, now I can combine private and public on SoMee. I use it every day. And that's one part to stay sane. But on the other hand, Peter is in LA with me, so we were pretty creative recently. We created our own short films. We even created a little web series. So that's the way we try to stay sane during this quarantine. So we stayed productive and creative. That was nice, and we shared it on SoMee. That was nice too.
So, Peter, what kind of experience did you have through the quarantine in this most unusual situation we've all been living through?
Well, yeah, so the quarantine provided a lot of free time, but with that, I was able to have that creative space, like Bejo and Nick said. And I'm down in LA with Bejo. I'm in Minnesota currently, but we took the time to create many different projects, just personal projects that popped into our head, small ideas that we wanted to share out to the world and throw onto SoMee. So that's what I kind of use my time for as well.
Okay, so finally, just to kind of, Nick, explain, like, where do you think SoMee is going, and what is the success for an actor or anybody who creates content? What is a secret of success to making it on SoMee?
Oh, my secret. I don't know if I want to tell you my secret. I think for me it's more. I'm not into crypto. Yeah, but I heard about Bitcoin. So, but I missed it out. So, and now we have SoMee, and I think SoMee is it will be, I hope so, a huge thing.
I see it literally could change the world, because what I said before with changing perspective of people's thinking about their value, their own worth. So I think that will change in the future, and SoMee is probably going to do that.
Post every day, at least, or at least if you don't want to post, there has to be consistency. That's the secret I can share with you, is the consistency of use. A lot of people like to start something, but they don't follow through all the way to the end. They don't stick onto it. Nothing really comes out of it. But for SoMee, if you want to build yourself on the platform and constantly generate and resubmit, repower up coins, you have to keep using it every day.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to talk to you, Nick and Peter and Bejo, and best of luck. And we'll make sure people know how they can go to SoMee and check it out and start to load content if they want to. So